at their own 24-yard line.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Alert. 18.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
He was
tackle made by Grover Stewart.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd down and 8. Now it's Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 40. They'll give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. First down, a run with Cohen. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Trubisky. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Hey, a confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Rivers on first down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds. So possession will stay the same.
Out of bounds, the offense retains possession.
The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. They run with Taylor. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
From the gun is Eason, and he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Colts.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Play action. It's Trubisky. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. First corner, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
It's second down.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Taylor. And now look at him go. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The ball carrier.
Jonathan Taylor, 97 yards. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
brings up 2nd and 2.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Colts 7, Bears 0.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
Sets up
so that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been there.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
They go play action. Trubisky. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. This is a quick pass from Trubisky. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Complete to Darnell Mooney. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Colts' 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Patterson. Touchdown, Chicago! Cordero Patterson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Eason on the option. He gets 12 on the keeper there, but now it's third down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Nyheim Hines, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. The give to Taylor. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Going to throw it out of the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Eason on 2nd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
53, Mike.
2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Running for it, Montgomery. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Taylor. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Now Eason. The toss here completed to Pittman.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Rodgers on the return.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
On the counter, it's Taylor.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. They have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. From the gun, Eason. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. A Nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And the Bears take over.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. This might be a free play here for Trubisky.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Quick pass out to Miller. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Out of the gun, Trubisky.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
A gain of 6 there on first. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
That is caught at the 7. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards.
First down and goal to go.
And Trubisky's going to keep it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cordero Patterson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears draw a bit closer. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
The score, Colts 17, Bears 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Rodgers on the return.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
No, Jonathan Taylor didn't get the yardage he wanted on that carry, but I think this is central casting for him to be with the Colts. A big, strong, physical offensive line that goes with his running style. Elite speed, elite power. I think he'll catch more passes out of the backfield in the NFL than he did at Wisconsin. And yards after contact, that's his forte. The only thing he's got to improve on, taking care of the football. Put it on the ground way too often at Wisconsin. If he learns to hang on to it, he could be one of the surprises in the NFL.
And 7 yards to go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Eason. And he's got his Van Hilton.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
And a Colts first down.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
They run once more with Taylor.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Third down.
Throwing is Eason.
Looking deep for Hilton. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Colts 24. Bears.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball.
It got his man complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Bears 21.
After the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
25-yard line.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They go play action with Eason.
They'll roll him out right. This one into the hands of Burton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
And Trey Burton making the catch for his new team, the Colts. But he was a member of these Bears the last 2 seasons. Had a career best 54 catches, in fact, 2 years ago. But then injuries held him to just 14 total catches in 2019.
Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle.
The ball carrier.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
coming up on 2nd and 7. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Second down, here's Eason. Looking deep for Hilton. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Eason. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Complete.
Paris Campbell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Kenny Moore that time there on the coverage.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And that'll make it 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go, D.
They go play action with Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. Well, both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
On 1st down, Jacob Eason. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. Now Trubisky. A full left side taken in by Komet. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Going up top for Miller. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 13.
Interception.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Eason sets to throw it. Caught left side by Hilton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Eason. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 36 yards on the play.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Eason to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here. Oh, it's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing things out, it's hotter for the defensive side, and they sag a lot quicker.
Yeah, they say the dog days of August, the heat we're seeing here today, dog days of September, and the advantage right now on the offensive side. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break into football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Blankenship's kick is good. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Back now on EA Sports as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning.
And this carries into the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for his rookie Cole Kmet that time. And it's third down.
Xavier Rhodes on the coverage.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 42. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
First and goal.
Give him 32 on the play. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown.
T.Y. Hilton.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Colts 41, Bears 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. This will be caught inside the 10. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Now Trubisky. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.